Investigates what lies beneath. We're taking you underground into Portland's crumbling sewer system. What's happening down there? And it's causing a big mess for homeowners all over the city. Fixing the problem, though, is driving up our rates.
But should it? In a KOIN 6 investigation, Chris Woodard shows us the problem why some say City Hall is partly to blame.
Tearing up the road, ripping up concrete.
Filled up the pipe, made a complete plug in.
The clogged and crumbling sewer pipe here, only part of the problem.
There was water standing on the floor and toilet paper flowing in the water, so I knew immediately that it was a sewer backup.
This is what property owner Bill Devlin walked into 3 weeks ago. Sewage backed up in his basement, toilet paper stuck to the floor.
And when it goes wrong, you find out in a big hurry.
It took Devlin more than 2 weeks to get everything clean, decontaminated, and inspected. He had to throw out a furnace, a water heater, and replace some of his tenants' possessions.
The repercussions are serious and significant, and the dollar value is beyond what anyone would imagine.
Devlin says altogether it'll cost him nearly $20,000, and it could happen to you.
There's the pipe.
The pipe that caused the problem in front of his home, more than 100 years old.
1909.
So it is over 100.
That's the installation date.
104 years old.
There are enough issues with this system that crews are digging holes like this just about every day to deal with problems.
It's only getting worse. We're only having more and more sewers reach that 100-year age and begin to fail.
Last year, the Bureau of Environmental Services reported 180 sanitary overflows in Portland. That's raw sewage seeping into basements or coming up through manholes.
You've got more of a basement backup problem on the inner east side.
As you can see, we got severe exposed aggregate and root intrusion here.
And they say crumbling sewers cause about one sinkhole every month.
Basically, this is a transporter on wheels. It's powered.
We were there as crews sent a camera down under to see how bad this problem is.
It makes it easier because it gives you eyes under the ground.
Crumbling pipes, as we soon saw for ourselves. 2 large holes in this line in southwest Portland. The crew prepared and inserted a new liner.
Right now we are looking at the end of the bladder.
Basically making a new pipe, closing the holes. A lot of sewers have been replaced, but many more are reaching that 100-year-old breaking point. The city has gone from spending $10 million a year on replacement work to a plan of spending $20 to $25 million a year over the next few years. All of it costing you.
In the public's mind, I'm not sure that they see the need to spend more money and have rates keep going up.
Sewer rates have gone up 247% in the last 13 years. Portland has the 3rd highest sewer rates in the country, and another rate hike is already proposed.
The water and sewer bureaus have had misguided priorities for the last 10 years.
While water and sewer are run by different bureaus, critics point to money the Bureau of Environmental Services has spent on things besides pipes in the ground, like land acquisition.
They've been pumping millions of dollars into city commissioners' pet projects that could have been spent on replacing aging infrastructure.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome.
It's spending newly elected Mayor Hales has also been critical of. Spending he says he's changing by proposing to move funding for things like street sweeping, planting trees, and decorative fountains to the general fund.
Do you think that rate increase would still be necessary had that spending not happened in the past?
Oh, yeah, that rate increase is largely driven by capital investments in the systems, big, expensive new reservoirs, pipes.
We're all shocked by the rates, but with a 100-year-old or more system, we shouldn't be surprised that it costs a lot of money to upgrade it.
Devlin says he's frustrated with what he's had to deal with, but doesn't blame anyone.
Soon it'll be behind us, everything but the scar in my wallet.
In Portland, I'm Chris Woodard for KOIN 6 News.